Shemai! Let's take a little look at ukulele cases. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've always been a little bit obsessed by cases, not just for ukuleles, from playing the cello, double bass guitar. It's something really important because ultimately they're there to protect your instrument, but they should be practical, they should look good, they should be affordable. So I'm just going to go through some of the ones that are available for your ukulele, ranging from a very basic cover, looking at gig bags and looking at hard cases. Now, I'm not going to review them as such. I'll give you my thoughts on them and maybe whether or not I'd buy them again. But it's just to give you an idea of what you can keep your ukulele in. Okay, so a basic ukulele cover. Very often starter ukes will come with this kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, they're better than nothing, but they're not going to offer very much protection. There's absolutely no padding in there, no room for accessories. They have got straps and handles. This is where one of the problems is, how do you justify buying an expensive case for a cheap ukulele? It's difficult, I know, but just remember, your ukulele could well get damaged if you're just carrying it around in one of these all the time. Alright, so very basic cover, no padding, but keeps the dust off. Right, padded gig bags. Now, I use that term in the loosest of senses. Both of these are examples of very thin padding. Alright, I'm guessing 5mm. They've both got accessory packs. They've both got rucksack straps. They're not going to offer your ukulele very much protection. Better than nothing, don't get me wrong. You know, if you're walking past somebody and you bump into them, you're not going to get scratches. But if you drop your uke in one of these, or somebody again sits or stands on one, they're not going to offer very much protection at all. However, as you can see with this one, this is the sort of case you often get with your ukulele. This one looks great, I've got to admit, but not offering a huge amount of protection. Having said that, they are better than nothing. Okay, so some padded gig bags. Now, these are both what I would call relatively cheap, but quite nice in terms of the protection. So they've both got, I would say, 10mm padding in those. They've both got quite nice accessories and straps on the back. So they're practical, they're not bad to look at. They're not going to save your ukulele from a disaster. If somebody sits on it or stands on it, I'm guessing it's going to cause damage to your uke. But a little minor fall or bashing or bumping into somebody as you walk past, they're not going to be too bad. Very reasonably priced. Both of these cases were round about the £15 to £20 mark. So if you're looking for a case and you're not sure what to get, you're not going far, these are great. They'll offer a bit of protection, but they're not going to offer the kind of protection if you're going on a long journey or travelling. So this is a double gig bag by Fusion. Alright, so let's take a little look. We've got a top layer. And as you can see, really thick padding and a neck support in there. These really are top quality cases, okay? So you could fit a baritone, a bass. You could even put a concert or a soprano in there. So that's the top layer. Then underneath there is, if I flip it round like that, you'll see another layer with the same kind of padding, insulation and neck support. Now, loads of storage with these. I think you can actually get things that you put on top of the case, like add-ons as well, okay? But for your accessories, stacks of storeroom, a really good rucksack option on the back, and it is rubber on the bottom. So that is a really, really good case. It is expensive, but if I had to, I would definitely buy one of these again. That's my Fusion double bass and baritone case. I think one of the difficulties is the price ratio, because if you're going to go and spend, I don't know, 60 or 70 pounds on a ukulele, it's very difficult to justify then spending 40, 50 pounds on a case. However, at the end of the day, you may well change that ukulele, upgrade it, and you've still got the case there. All right, so it's a difficult balancing act. I completely get that. This is one of my issues with the lack of range of cases that are actually available. Here's the ugly. Okay, it's a good case in that it does protect your instrument. All right, it's foam and polystyrene. So if we take a little look inside, I think we call it a styrofoam case. It's going to keep your uke safe. All right, there's room for your accessories, but my goodness, it is ugly. It is not going to inspire you to carry your ukulele around. It's like, I don't know, a violin or a viola case from 20 years ago. You know, maybe a different colour or a different pattern or something. So it does the job, but it doesn't look good. Okay, now the fact I've got two of these probably says quite a lot of what I think about them. They look fantastic. You can see the colours. They come in a wide range of colours. If we look inside, they're like a hybrid. So it's ABS on the outside with a foam interior, giving you lots of protection. Little interior pockets to keep your things safe. They also come with a strap, which is absolutely vital. And they've actually got a zipping system on these with an inbuilt lock. So absolutely love these cases. They're quite reasonable. I think I paid around about the £50 for the concert, about £60 for the tenor. This one's my everyday. I take this back and forth to school with me. I've had it for about 3 years. It's taken a battering, as you can see. But my ukuleles have remained safe, and I absolutely love the look of those. So they're by Crossrock. Okay, so a more traditional looking case now. So this is a plywood case. It's got a plywood shell on it with our lovely fake leather look. All right, I'm not against that, I've got to admit. Now, with this one, inside has got the same foam and padding. This one's actually by Kmise, and I've bought an awful lot of Kmise ukuleles for school. You can see my Kmise in there now. It's quite tight. I've only just had this case. I know it doesn't fit some of my concert ukuleles, so something you have to bear in mind, okay, is sizing of them. So if we actually take a little look at the case, pop that there. All right, it's got a nice foam interior and our accessory pocket, which is marvellous. I love the look of these cases, but an awful lot of them don't have these hooks to put a strap on. I wouldn't buy a hard case without these hooks. To be carrying something around with just your handle, rather than being able to sling it over your shoulder, I just think it's crazy. So really, really good protection, but especially if you're buying a case like this, you've got to check that your ukulele fits, because there isn't a huge amount of room for error in there. So that's a hard ukulele case by Kmise. It's quite cheap. I have no idea how it's going to last up. As I said, I've only just had it, but I can carry it by the strap and by the handle by there. Okay, so that's our plywood traditional looking case. Okay, so another hard case, my little soprano this time. Another ABS case, really good quality fittings on this one. Not too badly priced, TGI make. So inside, really nice quality interior there. I've managed to fit a few different sopranos into this one. It's got the vital strap hooks, so you can put a strap on it. I'd be more than happy to go out the house with that over my shoulder, and it keeps your ukulele really, really well protected. I hope that has helped a little bit and has given you a bit of information on ukulele cases. Big point, don't forget, if you are buying a new case, make sure you measure your ukulele so that it fits. Okay, if you've got any other questions, leave a comment below and I'll try and get back to you. Thanks for watching.